Where the ongoing flooding in Nigeria has affected around 2 million people and has impacted, as we understand now, around 600,000 people in terms of displacement from their homes. So thus the European Union, again partnering with Nigeria, has mobilized 1 million euros in support of the ongoing efforts, equivalent to around 400 million nairas. So this funding is aimed at helping the most vulnerable in the most affected states, in the sense that we will help providing shelter, we will help providing medicine, and we will help providing basic items of an estimated 60,000 people in 3 of the 9 most affected states. We understand that several states in Nigeria, 12 or so, are affected, and already 9 of them have been declared also national emergency states, as the DG NEMA will certainly describe more in detail. Also, we have made sure to provide technical expertise that are already on the ground helping here, and we have also provided detailed satellite maps through the Copernicus Emergency Management Service. So we know that unfortunately these kind of natural disasters happen from time to time. I was just coming back from Adamawa myself yesterday, and everybody there, as in many other parts of the country, very vividly remember 2012 still. But we must also recognize that the adverse effects of climate change are having a very high toll and a very critical impact all over the world in general, but in Nigeria in particular. We also wish to strongly encourage the government to redouble the preparedness efforts. No doubt even more can be done in order to proactively prepare for what we know will come back again and again. And this reflects also the EU policies in Nigeria, in Europe, as everywhere else in the world, to provide not only humanitarian assistance when needed, but always looking at how can we make sure to prepare the best way possible for when these matters happen in the future, always looking at how to strengthen institutions, making sure to have resilience in place even before these natural disasters strike. So we are very proud to partner with our colleagues from DG NEMA. They do an amazing job with very few resources when their help is needed, just as we are proud to work with our international Red Cross and national Red Cross partners, because it is very close to our hearts that when we provide funding of this magnitude, that we make sure that it reaches the most vulnerable. That this is not only a matter about providing funding for institutions, but providing funding for institutions and organizations that deliver on the ground in terms of creating immediate relief for thousands and thousands of people, translating by the end of the day into saving lives. And that is why we will also follow up with a very clear supervision and monitoring on how this particular support is being delivered on the ground, and of course as urgently as possible. In parallel to this, we are also supporting mechanisms to make sure that that preparedness that I mentioned just before is in place in the future, again in very close collaboration with DG NEMA and many other of the national authorities. Yet another example of the partnership of the European Union with Nigeria. We wish to show our solidarity with the many thousands of people affected. This is something that has extremely dire consequences for all of these people, and that unfortunately also translates into the loss of life in some occasions. So for us, it's very important to have this engagement alongside the very continuous and strong partnership that we have with Nigeria in general, whether in terms of our political dialogue, whether in terms of the strong trade partnerships that we have. You remember that the European Union remains the biggest trading partner for Nigeria, whether through the provision of long-term development cooperation, and when needed in these extreme situations like we have seen now with the ongoing floodings, with support with humanitarian aid. And with our friends from ECHO, the European Agency for Delivery of Humanitarian Aid, this is also just another engagement of so many others. Only this year, ECHO is providing also 48 million euros in support for the victims of the Northeast. And of course, the funding that we are announcing here today is additional to that funding. So this is new and fresh and additional funding for the victims of the ongoing flooding. So let me just end by that, again, thanking for this very strong and significant partnership that we have with DG NEMA and with the civil society organizations, and to express our solidarity with those many hundreds of thousands of people affected directly by the natural disasters here. And to state, as always, that what is good for Nigeria is good for Europe too. That is the true spirit of partnership, and I believe that that is what we are demonstrating today. And thank you very much to all the media in the room.
Welcome to Forestville Luxury Hotel. At Forestville Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forestville Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeline Obamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forestvillehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forestville Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.